What's going on, everybody? Today I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna talk about just living in Hawaii and not being from Hawaii, being black in Hawaii, and just discrimination. I mean, a lot of people, just a lot of worries and concerns that people may have. Okay, so first I'm gonna talk about being black in Hawaii. Being black in Hawaii pretty much is the same, I say almost the same as being black in the mainland. I mean, you get treated better here, I'll say, if you get like pulled over, because I done been pulled over a couple times in the mainland, and it wasn't, I don't know, I was uncomfortable. But here, I didn't feel uncomfortable like the whole time I was pulled over. And like I got treated with respect, so it was like super cool. I was like, yo, I love it. But you know, everybody's experience is different. If you're going out and you're black, just don't think like, you know, going out in Hawaii, even though you feel like you're in a different country, you're really not. This is still America. I will say there's not many black people here though. Only 2.6% of people here are black. So I mean, unless I know me, I don't see a lot of black people here. Maybe if I go down to like Waikiki, where it's a lot of tourists, you'll see a few like black people like peppered in the crowd. But other than that, you're not gonna see too many. So I mean, if you're out and you're at a club or whatever, and you're black and people prefer, you know, to talk to black people, well, here you already move up in the queue because there's not a lot of black people. So that means like it's a chance for you. You may get lucky, or it's hope. Let's put it that way. There's some hope there. But other than that, it's really the same. It's not like when you're out the country and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe I see a black person. I've never seen one of them before. All right, so now I'm gonna talk about being Caucasian and living in Hawaii. Even though I'm not like Caucasian, I don't know how to put it, but I'm gonna just talk about it. I don't know, it's weird. But so how it is, you know, for like Caucasian people that aren't, you know, Hawaiian, it's like from what the Hawaiians tell me is they feel like, I'm gonna just be frank right here, they feel like Caucasian people come over here and they just act like they run shit, to be honest. They like, hey, I came over here, adopted, you know, Hawaii as a state. Hawaii was adopted as a state in 1959, which is like almost 60 years ago. And like people parents are that old, or people grandparents are, you know, older, and they can actually say like, hey, I remember when Hawaii wasn't even a state, you know? And that to me means like it's kind of recent, but it's kind of not recent. But either way it go, yeah, it wasn't always a state, which means like we had to come over here and kind of take over or adopt it as our own. And yeah, I guess that just never really sat well with the Hawaiians. Since they feel like Caucasian people always come over here and run stuff, that's where, you know, they kind of have like that bone to pick, and you might experience a little bit of discrimination. I'm not gonna even say me, I haven't experienced any, but you know, from what I hear, you know, it's when you go out west, like Kapolei, Waianae areas, you know, just where it's more local, you know, I would say that would probably be most likely where it would be happening to occur, just because it's real chill out there, real local. But I would say, you know, as long as you don't go out there tripping or looking for trouble, not being respectful. But if you do go out there and you're doing the complete opposite, I mean, you're gonna find trouble, and it's not gonna be good, because you know, they already kind of got that chip on their shoulder about you being, you know, in their land or whatever. But I mean, well, in their land, in their area, however you want to put it. But yeah, I mean, I've been to the west side plenty of times and never had a problem, never got like any dirty looks or anything. So I mean, you know, I mean, I was pretty much, I ain't gonna say I was accepted, but I'm gonna say I felt safe. Let's put it that way. And if I did get a type of vibe where, you know, I felt like trouble could be coming or I didn't belong, I would have just left, because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just chilling. I'm not, other than that, I'll just say if you are visiting those areas, you know, be safe, be aware of what's going on. Um, and yeah, other than that, I would say, you're good. You're in the clear. So just for example, the Facebook founder just moved to Hawaii. However, it was a bit controversial because he bought land, and not on Oahu, not this island, but another island. He bought the land for $67 million, which I'm not sure how much it is or how big it is, but that's a good chunk of land. And when he purchased it from the government, there was like a little controversy because the family that lived there said that that land was theirs and it had been passed down through generations. So the land was being passed down, and the government basically told them, hey, can you show us a document or some proof that this land is yours? And they weren't able to do that. So since they weren't able to do that, they went on ahead and sold the land. But that land wasn't always America's, because we just became a state in '59. So it's like, whose land was that before it was America's? So that's why they kind of get that vibe. And then on top of that, Zuckerberg built a wall. So not even like a fence, a wall around the whole property that he owns. And it's like a decent sized wall. Like, it look official. So, I mean, it's just like, yeah, I don't know. You can look at it how you want to look at it. But yeah, that's the Hawaiians take that as like, they look at it negatively. Let's put it like that. So when I say, just be respectful and don't come, with a lot of tripping, and I mean, for the most part, you will be fine. The Hawaiian term for white people here is haole. So if you hear that term, then they're talking about somebody Caucasian or just Caucasian people in general. It's not like a super negative term. It's not like calling a black person the N-word, but I think it is a bit like a racial slur almost. I'm not too sure, so don't quote me on that. You'll have to do the research. But I know they do call Caucasian people in Hawaii haole. So yeah, that's just like put that out there. If you have any more questions, leave a comment below or reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure you subscribe if you already haven't. And until next time, peace.